Before you click off this video, I just want to say I went to Florida, and y'all, we need to talk about it, so let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are ya? You doing good? Good. I am doing good too. I went to Florida, as you can tell by my shirt. Is it pretty? I'm trying to make it so clear that I went to Florida, and all that I would just be like, ooh, and be telling everyone, I went to Florida. What did you do? Well, I can let a girl be excited, okay? This was like my first trip alone, and I was just like, oh my god, ooh. Even though it was like a work trip, but it was still a trip, and I still had fun, but deal with that. Also, if you want to see the places that I went to, you can just add on. Follow my Instagram. It's right there. There'll be a highlight under my Instagram page, and you'll see the post that I made that I was in Florida. You can just search up my name or press the link down below in the description box where my Instagram link will be. You can, check that out. Maybe give a follow, a like. It's just an option if I was wondering, just putting that out there. Just no hints or anything. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Follow my Instagram page. You'll see more of it. And check it out. It'll be nice. I think you will like it. I have some pretty good photos that you'll like. Anyways, let's get on to the part where I went to Florida. I went to the Largo. Is that how you say it? I stayed in Largo, and I went to Tampa, Clearwater. I don't even know where I went, but all I know is that I went to those kind of places, and I went to them often. And let me tell you, Florida is not that hot. I knew some people in Florida, and I had people who went to Florida saying oh, it's going to be so hot. Make sure you wear light. I was even worn out. Don't wear jeans. Don't wear this and that. And I was in my mind, I was just freaking out over it. I was just like, oh my god, it's going to be so hot. I don't even know what to wear, because it's going to be a little bit harder for me because, hello? Normally I can handle it because, I'm used to it. It's something I'm used to. But, this was the unknown place that I was going to be, and I was just I'm screwed. Just panicking all over because I was just oh. Because I didn't know what to pack, and I didn't have time to pack, so that's a whole another story. But yeah, I was struggling on how to pack for Florida, and it was just a wild ride. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna wear this and that, and I'm just gonna bring just and that. And the thing about me, I wanna be smart while I'm packing. I wanna make sure when I bring something, I'm actually gonna wear it. I don't want to overpack. I don't want underpack. But luckily enough, I just packed just right. It's like that story with the Goldilocks. It just the bed wasn't right. The middle bed wasn't right, and the small bed was just right. Whatever the story goes, I forgot it. It's like that with packing. Okay, makes sense. If it doesn't, well, I don't feel like explaining it anymore, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, glad we agreed on that. So, that's how it started before I went to Florida. Struggling on packing and all that, and then I went onto the plane to Florida. Now, that is another video I'm going to be talking about, because there's going to be several videos I'm going to be making about the subject of Florida, because so much has happened that I was just a girl needs to talk about it, and we all know that I love to talk about it. I just ramble on and on. But yeah, good on the plane on there. It it was alright. It was chill. I fell asleep. Boom, boom, boom. The sights were beautiful. Like, literally, when I opened up, I was like, oh. This was my second time flying on a plane. So I was a little bit nervous because it was by myself. And I was just like, oh. Okay, I guess I'll be doing this by myself. And I didn't know, like, that much about planes and the whole process. So, but I had to learn real quick. But now it's just like, I'm good now. But yeah. So I got there, the rain onto there was smoothly. It was about 2 hours? An hour and a half. It wasn't that long, basically. From where I live, it wasn't long from there. I'm not gonna say where I live, but I lived close. So when we get to Florida, and I was just thinking about the water, as I previously said, it's not even that hot. Humid, yes, but hot, not so much. In fact, the state I live in is hotter than that state. I know people are going to disagree, this and all that, but like, when you live in my state, you will understand that you got to compare the two. And I compared it to in Florida, it's not that hot. It's humid, yeah, it's humid. Like, it's getting, your bones sticks to you and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, okay. But one thing I didn't know that Florida had was palm trees. Don't laugh at me. I didn't know. I was actually shocked. I was like, oh, they got palm trees? And some of them were so small too. I was like, oh, little baby ones. Let me hug you. Like, they're so small. They were like this small. And I was just so shocked. I was like, oh, palm trees. Because this is literally my first time seeing a palm tree. I was just like, oh, okay. I was so shocked and didn't know that. I was just like, okay. Picture. Literally, I was done touching her. I was like, that's for a picture. Ka-ching! Video. And I also got a shirt over it. Isn't it pretty? You know, I specifically picked it. Well, not me. Well, someone helped me pick out this color. Because I had a friend with me. But whatever. This color is so nice. I was like, I want a bright color. We're going to be in that to bright shit. Even though I'm wearing, like, this is the other color. And this is all black. I promise you, I didn't wear all black when I went to Florida. I actually wore something light, okay? Just want to make that point out there. Again, you can tell by the Instagram page if you want to see it. Talked about the weather and all that. Not that high. It was alright. But it kept raining. It was on and off raining. And I was just like, bitch, really? Why are you raining? Stop raining on my parade and let me go out. Although, I gotta admit, the rain in Florida was actually relaxing. It was soothing. It was nice. And a little bit cold, which surprisingly, I actually enjoy. I heard that like when it rains, it's gonna be like, blech. But it wasn't blech. It was like, I can sleep through this. And I did it. It was just on and off. Like 1 minute it would be pouring so hard, and the second it would just be all sunshine and pretty. I was just like, weird. That's just weird. But I'm used to that kind of weather. I'm used to that kind of weather. What else happened? The gas is cheap out there. I was so jealous of the gas prices. I was just like, jeez, it's actually cheap over here from where I live. For us, it's like $6 over there. It's like $4. And I was like, oh, and I'm jealous of that. Like, jeez, Louise, bro. So not fair when you see other prices and. So I went to Clearwater, explored there, and there was a lot of surf shops. Like, a lot of people love to surf. Like, wow, y'all love surfing. Like, there was like a surf shop every corner. I could see. I was just like, okay, yeah, yeah. So, I don't know if y'all noticed that I do like a pose when I'm in different places and all that. And then I had a mission. I wanted to get a shirt that said Florida. And while each store that I kept going to, they didn't have it. You would think they would have it like in a surf shop. Like, listen, mind you, Florida has a lot of tourists, especially in Clearwater, had a tourist attraction. And it was so hard to find a simple shirt that had Florida on it. And I was just like, where can I find one? Like, I literally asked someone in a surf shop. I was like, I'm gonna be straight with you. This is the type of shirt that I'm looking for. Where can I find one? And it turns out it was in Walgreens. And I was just like, are you kidding me? I should have known that it could have been simple as Walgreens and not a surf shop. But it was just so hard. Like, I spent just a lot of time trying to find this. But I did my mission. I completed it. But it was so hard. But I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining though. Because I was able to find a shirt, obviously. If you think this is the only shirt I have, you couldn't be more wrong. Because I have like 5 shirts. Yes. I try to be tourist as I can be. Because that's the fun of it. Like, you go to a place, you go explore. Might as well pull that side of the tourist side of you and be like, explore time. It's like that show, Adventure Time. Right? Right? Or no? And it's y'all, the ice cream they have over there was so good. I was just like, it was so good. I had it like they had like a serve. It was like a shake, but was it basically a milkshake? But it wasn't like it was ice cream into a blender and they just put it to it and I got like a mango and with orange and it was so good. I was actually shocked. Yeah, and I also went to a restaurant and the fish they had in there, so good. I was like shocked up. I was worried what I was going to eat because obvious reasons why. I was just worried what a kid. I was just like, oh no. But they had fish. I didn't have the common sense. I was like, it's Florida. It's near the ocean. Of course they're going to have fish. Like, it didn't click in my mind. I was just like, what am I going to eat? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Because, like I said, a lot has happened. I had to think in my mind. But I think that's... As of right now, that's literally all I can think of and all I can say for like part 1 of Florida and how that trip went. I'll be making more videos about my Florida because there's a lot to remember and a lot to talk about, but that's it for now. So, have you been to Florida? If you so, let me talk about your experience, what you think. Is there anything I said that you didn't agree? Let me know why, and stay hydrated. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Just have a good one, okay? And bye.